right, so I guess there's gonna be some changes going on. Let's talk about those. If you saw the video I posted last night, to my surprise, my wife wants me to grow my hair out. To which I said, only if you let me grow it out kind of long and shaggy like Paul Rudd in the movie This Is 40. To my surprise, she says, okay. Oh, all right. You see, that's the thing. It's even a struggle for me now. I'm looking in the selfie cam. I love what I see. This is me. This is who I am. If I had to look like this the rest of my life as far as my hair, I'd be so happy. I don't need hair. I love not having hair. It's been over 2 months of this, and I still love it. But my wife is kind of over it because she's the one that has to look at me in real life more than anyone. Funny thing is my kids don't like this look. No one in my family likes this look, but I love it 100%, and so many of you love it 100%. But that's not what it's about. It's not always about choosing the easy, perfect path when it's in front of you. You know, it's just like on the show Friends. You know, think of in 10 seasons how often were Ross and Rachel actually together? Seldom, because it would be a boring show if they were together, got married, and everything was good, right? There has to be some kind of challenge there to make things interesting and exciting to move the story along. So let me tell you this. I kept it a secret from you, but a couple weeks ago, I was called in for a job interview. I've been out of work for 6 months, you know, doing okay, doing all my YouTube, blog, SEO stuff. Even today, I got paid $200 just to let another company put their blog posts on my blog, familyfriendlydaddyblog.com. Just to host it, they pay me $200. So I make lots of just easy money like that along the way, plus my YouTube channels. So we're doing okay, plus saving the expenses of daycare, you know, me staying home with the kids, me not having to drive to work. This is work. But the problem is, they're offering me way too much money to justify me staying here. You know, staying working it from home. So I'm being offered so much money, I'd be foolish not to go for it. So I'll be returning back to work full-time in HR, being paid a lot more money than I'm used to. And I'll still be doing these videos, and maybe not as many. I'll just have to see how much time I can fit into it. I don't think I want to go back to having the cell phone and walk around the building. It's a different building altogether, you know. I like doing these in front of a camera where there's not wind and stuff going on. I like these better. I like the higher quality of these videos. So maybe I'll take an hour a week and just shoot, you know, 7 so that I can at least have 1 a day. Because I want to move forward in that journey. What's interesting though, is after 6 months of without a job, then I get called in for an interview. I had just done a fresh zero, and I had like, I think a week long beard. And I went in there with, you know, tie and a jacket, and I was wearing my glasses, so I was looking, you know, masculine and smart apparently. And it was the most effortless interview I'd ever did. And halfway to the interview, they told me they definitely want to hire me. So I'm going to be paid a lot more money than I was used to being paid all these years, and I'm going to be growing my hair out again. So there's lots of changes going on in this channel. And granted, I've already filmed about 30 different videos before this one, so those are still going to air. You know, I'll be talking a lot about my Remington Shortcut Pro, which that's another tragedy. I love this thing so much. It's so perfect. But now I'm gonna be growing my hair back out. So at some point when I buzz it all off again, I'll get to enjoy my new toy again. But again, it's not about life being easy and simple. If in 10 seasons of Friends, you know, Ross and Rachel were hardly ever together on the show. You know, if they were happy and together the whole time, I guess it'd be a boring show. There had to be that tension to move the plot along. So I guess it's kind of like that. But I face challenges, and I welcome challenges because they make me a better, stronger person. And so while I would be my most confident without hair, going in training for this new job as I'm the new guy trying to figure out what to do, instead I'm going to be having the worst possible hair I can have, because it'll be growing out. It'll take, you know, a solid 2 months before it really starts looking decent. And instead of being what's safe and comfortable for me is looking like this. This is my safe zone. This is when I feel effortless. So if I have to think about hair, because like I can look in the mirror and nothing changes here. But if hair's growing out and I'm in that transition, like that's one more thing to even think about in addition to starting a new job. But hey, I think it's important to my subscribers that you see that change in me, because you know how much I talk about how your hair shouldn't be the source of your confidence. Well, for me, it's like flipping the script. I'm not afraid of losing my hair, and I'm not afraid of growing my hair back. It's more trouble, and I'll by default probably think more about hair because I have to look at it. And if not so much, oh, my hairline's going up, but the wind blowing it and having to fix it and not. But hey, I think it'll be an interesting experiment, because I'll be seeing how long can I grow my hair, basically, like Paul Rudd in This Is 40. How long can I grow it? I may not even get there. I may get tired of it and then buzz it all off again, and then my wife will want me to have hair again, and just that's pretty much the plan for the rest of my life anyway. And I've always been that way, really. I buzz all my hair off, and then I grow it real long. I mean, I've been doing that since age 21, so I guess that's no different than what I've always done. But I needed to make this video just to talk about all those changes. I'm gonna be going back to work for a lot more money than I'm used to, and I'm gonna be growing my hair back out. And even though I'm perfectly happy like this, the whole point of this challenge is that I have to start a new position while not looking my best or feeling my best. Now, eventually my hair will be a normal hairstyle after I get through the awkward phase, because anything for me past a 3 guard up to 1.5 inches in between is gonna just look bad. And it's gonna take, I don't know, at least 2 months to get through that. So that's my future. For all the people who 6 months ago said, you need to go back and get a job. You know, the few jobs that might have even popped up basically paid about as much as I was making then, and even then they turned me down. You know, and then this company wants to pay me a lot more money. So I'm like, okay, I guess I am back in the workforce. So I'm going through a lot of changes in real life, and this is all happening at once, but I'm Nick Shell, I can handle it. I choose to focus on what I can control, and what I cannot control, I don't worry about. And that's part of my masculine identity, and I encourage you to do the same. So we'll see where this goes. Keep in mind, again, if I haven't said it once in this video, I have filmed about 30 videos already in the bank. So they're gonna be airing, and every once in a while in real time, I'll pop up and say, hey, this is real-time video that's actually going on. This wasn't one of those ones where I was wearing the red polo shirt or talking about the Remington Short Pro, because I've got a lot of that going on. See, by the way, something I knew to do is, while looking like this, I needed to milk it for everything it was worth. So, because think about all the future viewers and future subscribers to this channel. You know, 7 months from now, when I've got full-on hair again, they're gonna be watching these old videos from back when I was a 0 guard buzz cut, and they're gonna wanna know what to use, so I'm gonna be talking about this, right? So I have to remember that when I make a video, it's like traveling in time, because it's going to, in the future, be something people watch, even if you're not watching it now. So I've got all those videos that's gonna air so that I could make as many videos as I could, because hey, I keep saying it, my subscribership and view time and video, people watching per videos has tripled since I shaved off my hair, which is another challenge for me, because I'm like, but if I grow my hair back, less people will watch, right? So those are things I'm dealing with. I'm telling you, what a challenge to have to grow my hair back out when I love this 100%. 100%, I love it. It would not be a burden to keep a 0 guard the rest of my life at all. I would not mind that at all. But to those of you who on a daily basis tell me, Nick, you still have most of your hair. You should grow it out while you still can. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Whereas 2017 was more about experimenting with the disconnected part. You know, I'm over that. I basically want to see how long I can get it, and with my hairline of being a 2.5, Norwood 2.5, how long can I get it without it looking bad? I would even argue that Keanu Reeves, who I think is now in his 50s, and whereas I'm 37, but I think he might actually be something like this, and he has really long hair. Not that I want hair that long, but I think that's really the challenge I'm looking forward in the midst of all this, over the course of 9 months or a year, however long it takes to get long and over my ears. That's what I want to experiment with. I want to see. What's funny is that'll coincide with my 20th high school reunion, which will take place in about a year. So chances are I'll be ready to pull this thing out the whole time, but finally do it, I don't know, at some point once I cannot stand the hairline anymore. Can you appreciate the irony in this? All I want to really do in my heart is just keep this. That's all I really want to do. But this would kind of be a boring channel if that's all I did. I need to be a dynamic character and host, and I need to change myself, and I need to face challenges. You need to see me look awkward with hair that doesn't look great as I grow it out. And then you need to see me, as I'm still at a new job, you need to see me having to deal with hair on top of that. You know, for so many people, hair is a confidence crutch, and for me, it's just a distraction. It's a distraction is all it is. Oh man, what a challenge. This is what I'm gonna do though, and this is what we can look forward to. Okay, enough about that. Now expect 30 videos that I've already recorded, and then you can think, yeah, Nick did this video like 2 weeks ago. I wonder what he's doing today. And then I'll pop up and say, hey, I'm back. Here's the new progress on what's going on.